G'day everyone, just a couple of quick shout outs before I start this video. This video is a result of Wolf commenting, love your content, could you maybe make a video about farming tier 8s with all the legendary cards, chaos cards and legendary gear compasses, say about 20 maps. He said he wasn't really interested in a specific map, so I've got Thunder Wastes to go. A couple of other shout outs. We've got Carlo here. He had a chat with me in Fuzzy Auto yesterday, I think it was. PoE 2 waiting, or Exile 2 waiting or something his name is, and yeah, he does like 100 billion damage. It's pretty insane. Is there one more? This guy's got a pretty cool name, Goobs. It's pretty much like mine. Yeah. And final shout out is to Fuzzduck again. Thanks for chatting to me in game yesterday. That was pretty good. If you're on the Aussie server, or the Asia server, sorry, and you see me chatting in World English 401, feel free to say g'day. There was another guy, he was having trouble just buying a couple of basic things, so I got him to put up a pair of boots that were absolute trash for, he sold it for 17 flame elementium, and I helped him out that way. So if you're in game, you just got to maps and you're struggling, and you see me having a chat in World, feel free to say, hey, can you buy this for 10 to 20 flame elementium? If that will help you start into maps, I am more than happy to help out that way. Noting it takes about 20 minutes for an item to list on the trade house. If you're patient, I will try and help out that way. Alright, on to the video. So, legendary farming. What I have got is 20 Thunder Wastes Beacon, rank 8. I bought 20 of each of these, and after finding them in my inventory, I realized I didn't have to. So 20 Dazzling Might Militant Compasses, 20 Dazzling Command Compasses, 20 Dazzling Vanity. These, I don't know why, but there was only one page of these available at all. It's very strange. And then just for more gear, I got some more shiny militant compasses. Now the costs, Dazzling Command was 1 flame elementium. Dazzling Vanity, there was pretty much none available, so I had to pay 5 flame elementium each. I think without this it'd be pretty cheap to run these. Dazzling Militant, 1 flame elementium, and Shiny Militant was 1 for 50 or something, so that's basically free. And tier 8 maps are currently 2.5 flame elementium. Prices are global in Torchlight, so you don't have to worry about, oh, it's more expensive on America. It's not, because the trade house is global. Anyway, so what we're going to do is Thunder Wastes. I'll run this, and then I'm going to drop it down to tier 7 and reset the count here. I'll update my trait decks, and yeah. So let's just quickly kill this guy. Oh, that's one other thing that I wanted to do. I just replied to a comment, and I almost forgot already. That's how fantastic my memory is. So these plane watchers, why didn't you just die? How rude. How rude. Ugh. Let's just stand in the middle of all the damage and wonder why we die. Anyway, they drop second star trails, which are 150 plasticity craftings. Nothing else good. So I'm going to hand in those second star trails and see if we get any good bases. I haven't handed in memories in a hot minute. So, oh, diverse fossils, what are the odds? Precise elemental resistance. Does anyone use... Ooh, +1 max res. That's interesting. I wonder what that's worth. +1 max res. Huh. Ashen Legacy? Don't know what that is. Trade search. 29 Flame Elementium. Okay. Sure, or 9. Okay, that's more like it. Anyway, second star trails are starting to appear. So what did we get? Doesn't look good to me. Minion damage, that's pretty nice. Physical damage, armor evasion, regen, seems reasonable. Ailments and multi-strike. Is multi-strike on a two-handed sword good? Lightning damage and gear attack speed. Avoid, nah, looks like garbage. Crit damage. Have we got any more? Got 2 more. And a Maud's Trick or 2. Max mana. Crit strike if you have defeated an enemy recently. Nice. And then a Maud's Trick or 2. Or 100. So it's 10 at a time, I think. So if you've got cards, you might as well hand them in every now and then, and you might discover that you've got more currency than you thought you had. I'll just go until the Maud's Tricks are gone. Alright, the Maud's Tricks are gone. We've got some more Lost Secrets. I don't think they're any good. We've got more. Yeah. No. Alright, Lost Secrets is done. That'll do for memory cards. Check inventory. Because it was a comment, I will just check a couple of these. Gear plasticity of 100. Doesn't seem that fantastic. I'll keep it anyway. Tomorrow, if the things up on the auction house haven't sold, I'm just going to vendor a lot of it. 5, 3. That didn't seem good. Shield with crit strike damage, 20. Okay. I'll chuck these up for, I don't know, 10 or so tomorrow if anyone's interested in them. Have a look in probably 12 hours after this video gets loaded. I'm just going to load this video straight after. This one seems like it might be decent. Okay. Regen mana's nice. Minion damage is nice. And the belt itself is pretty nice, actually. And it's not a Winter of Origin, so it's probably not that great for minions, to be honest, because Winter of Origin is just crazy. I double corrupted mine. That's garbage. And that's garbage. Well, it's okay. It's 1 extra stack, so 4 additional stacks. Crit strike rating and trauma. Is trauma any good? 5. None. I guess that might be okay. What's this one? Mana and dot on a dex. I doubt that's any good. 3. 25. Oh, it's hard to tell. You need more auction slots. Alright, so the trait deck that I'm guessing would be best for this layout is 2% chance for legendary gear dropped by bosses to become fine legendary, inheritance 5. Increase the chance for fine legendary gear to appear among base drops to be increased by 154%. Draw 2 random gear chaos cards. That's not really gear, but it's gonna help. I wish this would level up. Next, we have 67% chance for bosses to drop 1 additional pieces of legendary gear. And then just a couple of good cards that work well with maintaining some of your currency. So, random commodity chaos card, Netherrealm Resonance, Flame Fuel drop, Flame Fuel upgrade, and additional compasses. They can drop dazzling, so they're really nice. So one other thing that I have done to attempt to make some currency excuse me, is I am being very greedy. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. However, I have changed to drop quantity Pact Scripts from, I'd normally run 2 damage and 1 defensive. If this doesn't work, I can always just switch the top left into defensive. I think my damage is probably still going to be fine. However, hopefully I don't need the damage. I have changed my decree back from the fail one today to the left hand side. I've never actually noticed this spawn. I don't know if it can. 3% chance. I've never seen it. Unless it's that annoying shielding one that just makes the malice insanely hard and everything else around it insanely hard. I think I'd rather the magical incantations. I don't know. Anyway, so that's the Avarice code. Let's run 1 to see if I can even do it. I think this has to be the first one. That's only inheritance 3. That's 1. God of War is probably on the cards. I will only focus on that if there's extras. We'll see what these two give. Let's go with 4. If you're only running 3, if you're running the plus 60% drop quantity, 75% rarity, then you still gain Netherrealm Resonance. If you do 75%, I've found it's pretty often that you don't gain them, but you stay relatively similar. As long as you're grabbing the Netherrealm chance for bosses to drop those. So, yeah. Let's give this a crack and see if we can even do it on tier 8 in magic finding gear, or drop quantity gear rather. So my damage seems fine on trash. That's not saying much. Oh. That's just absolutely stupid. That's nothing to do with the build. That's just me being an absolute dumbass. Anyway. We've got a judge. Judges hurt, even in the other. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Alright. What? Why am I playing like absolute garbage right now? Like, just... What? What? Does this one-shot me? Those hurt. All the what the 55555. This is not a good start to the video. I'm not even... Let's just avoid the judge for right now. Let's grab this flame elementium. Let's see if we can just complete some of the map so we get something. Obviously the gear drops are quite decent. This is only on the basic loot filter. For this test I may have to up it. Unless you enjoy just seeing clouds of gear. Sorry I skipped the judge, but I only have one attempt left, which is not great. A bunch of Bard's Wands. Bard's Wands are pretty decent. Let's grab that. I'm gonna cough again. Will of Light, whatever that is. Perishable Touch, Black Robe. So apart from the judge, this doesn't look too bad so far. We haven't run into a Malice Incarnation yet. Oh, there's two. Alright. Ah, this hurts a lot. I'm gonna fail this map, aren't I? What was that? Is that a rank 5 beacon? I'm very afraid. I'm very afraid. Well, we got a beacon back. A beacon. This is not the ideal showcase. Maybe I shouldn't be greedy and go back to pre Magic Find. It's good to see so many legendaries. Shame the garbage. So many gear drops and stuff. It's pretty fun. I might be going back to actual Pact Scripts, because this is tier 8 and it's kind of hard. Boss damage is still fine. I might just have to modify that last zone back to defense. See if we get anything from this. Shiny Hunt. That's worth a bit. Or it's worth nothing. Smart play there would have been take the Shiny Hunt, because they're like 8 Flame Elementium at the moment. Let's modify the Pact Scripts to have some more defense. What do I use in here? Plaintive Ball of Thread. The other Ball of Thread. Survival. Oh, this one. We'll switch that. Can we revert that? Allocate that. I don't think I need the elemental res, but let's try this. See if it's any better. What do we get? We've got rare gear and rare gear. Shame. So we'll do this. See if this goes any better. Probably don't need the flame fuel. Packs. This is brutal. Actually, let's change the loot filter to advanced. The amount of stuff on the ground is, it's cool, but we can see how much is actually okay. I don't plan on picking up any normal loot unless it is double affixed, as you've seen in the last video. Like that one. You can still see all the other loot dropping on the ground, but I have no plans on picking it up. Because I only have 3 pages of trade stashes, trade sales. And with Diablo 4 right around the corner, I dare say all sales will drop off quite rapidly in a few days. Even if Diablo 4 is crap, I dare say most people are probably going to try it. Dirk. Another Judge rematch. 25k. Holy smokes. There must be something that I didn't look at on these compasses that is buffing the absolute bejeebers out of things. Because I can tank Judges normally. But this one is one-shotting me every single time. So that's a shame that I can't kill Judges, because I don't have enough mana. Gonna have to run away like a scared little girl. Is there a modifier on this map to reduce the amount of mana or something? Can't say this is a good showcase. Let's go back to damage scripts. Because we're here for gear. We're not here for flame fuel, are we? Yeah, it's dated. I thought it was shiny. Desire. Come on. I'm wearing flame fuel. Give me the elementium. Not that that has anything to do with it. Ashes. Divine Throne. And they might be okay. Ooh. Look at all that gear on the ground. It's pretty crazy. Alright, let's switch to damage. We'll try one more. This is what I've been doing all the other maps with. And I've been having no problems with it. So... drop rarity. Let's quickly look at these. Additional monster damage. That's not good because it's a multiplier. Extra boss damage. Okay, these are pretty brutal. Extra monster life. Additional monster life. And that's just offset. And every offset is monster damage less taken. Still. Come on. see how this one goes, and then I will cut to the end and see what loot we get. Nothing up there. Is it a judge? It's an executor. Robe, horn ring. Horn ring any good? No idea. I think horn ring was good at the start of the season. It's probably no good now, if it's what I'm thinking of. I didn't look at the total that the run costs. But it's probably about 140, 100? Yeah, something like that. Why am I so shit at this game? Half Brave 1. It's nice. It's late. Been working all day. Etc, etc, excuses, excuses. I missed 114 enemies. Boomstick. Nothing exciting. Convert this one. Shiny Dark Surge. Couple of flame elementium back there. Alright, I'll cut to the end and I'll see you in a bit. Another random unique. Breaking Shadow. Don't know what that is. Stellar Vestment of Eminence. Don't know what that is. Looks interesting. I just had my first Edict drop of Season 3. Damn, they're rare. 5 damage is nice, isn't it? 42% minion max life. Seems reasonable. Ugh. Command. Ugh. What's this one? No, thank you. Frozen River and Blind Vision, whatever they are. I don't think they're good, but anyway. This is probably a bad idea, but I've just done maximum. So I've got 38 additional rares, 16 additional rares, 11 additional rares, 4 additional rares, 4 additional rares, 4 additional rares. This is probably going to be a complete fail. This is the 6th map. You may as well come along for the journey. There's going to be a God of War. And yeah. Let's see how terrible this goes. We've actually had Dark Surge 3 times this time round, which is interesting. I'm trying to not die and lose the God of War buff, but chances are, with all this juice, we are gonna die. There's plenty of rares. There's a judge, and oh god, that is a lot of shit. What the fuck? Why are they all together? That's just gross. Fine, let's play the runaway game. Bard's Wand. Shiny Prosperity, Shiny Command. The judge didn't come. That's probably why we Shiny Brilliance. Okay, a couple of those. Oh, dodge, dodge. Run away. I don't want any. I don't want any. Leave me alone. Kill him. Kill him. Puckering. That's what that was. Dazzling Militant. Okay. It's one of the ones we bought. Another conflict rifle. We haven't died nearly as much this map as I was expecting. We barely died last map as well. I think I died once, maybe. Oh, Flame Elementum, we're rich. I hope one of the legendaries that's dropped is useful. Don't know if it is, don't know if it isn't. Ultimate Ember, oh yeah. That was 20 Flame Elementium last season. Now it's less than 1. I got a little bit salty earlier after the other failed mapping experience. I tried to craft a better minion crit strike on my weapon. I spent 400 Flame Elementium and ended up with a tier 5 minion crit strike rating. I did about probably did about 15 of the 20 Flame Elementium attempts, and I did so many of the craft, reforge, craft, reforge, craft, reforge. I hate crafting this season so much. 400 Flame Elementium, and I'm pretty sure this is worse than what I had. Anyway. Wailing Blast, you any good, bro? Projectile Quantity 2. Probably not worth anything. You're not worth anything. So get rid of you. You. That'll do for now. I'm going to have to finish this off tomorrow anyway, because it's a bedtime. Or Netflix and chill time, rather. Probably no chill, just Netflix. I've been to bed a bit late the last couple of nights, so in the doghouse. What's with all the shields without monsters in them? Sightless Guide. Not much out of that. Anywho, let's have a quick squiz at the legendaries that we got. Stellar Vestment. possibly okay. Breaking Shadow, probably not. Blind Vision, probably not. Frozen River, probably not. Is that it? No. Horn Ring, okay. Horn Ring seems okay. Will of Fight, probably not. Oops. Let's check out Horn Ring Unidentified. It's probably the best legendary we've had drop so far. I've done 6 maps. Excuse me. Ring Base. Not Howling. Where is it? Hello? Horn Ring. Well, it's a long way down. Return to Search. Corroded, no. 25 Flame Elementium. Okay, that's decent. 18, 15, 9. Okay, they're getting worse. They're really good at the start of the league because they're an easy way to get minion crit strike damage. And they're not bad all up. So that'll do for now. I'll finish this off tomorrow and see you then. Alrighty, continuing on from yesterday. This round looks reasonable. Excuse me. We have fine legendary gear to become fine, and bosses to drop additional pieces of legendary gear. So those 3 combine with drop rarity and probably a God of Might to finish off this cycle. I think chance for them to appear in base drops is probably the go. See if we die as much today as we did yesterday. That was crazy and stressful. I was tired as hell then, so we'll see how we go today. See if my fatigue makes any difference. It doesn't look like it's going to. That 150% extra damage honestly feels like what they did to Tier 8 anyway this season. So it's 150 plus 150 plus. That's going to hurt a lot. Let's just run away for a second. Let him sort that shit out. And then go back. I'm really crap at this game. What? Fun times. Fun times. That's what I get for not playing one of the new paid heroes. Just die, you big bastard. Did he die yet? What's going on? Whew. Alright. Didn't even drop anything interesting. How rude. Chest down here that I want to creep down and get. Oof. That was a lot of lag. That's a lot of loot. I realised that I should have just skipped to the end, but oh well, let's do a map. Why not? There'll be a timestamp you can skip past if you want. Notice the trade house is rather quiet last couple of days. Pretty much nothing is selling, which makes it hard to make videos. But, oh, what was that? Valerie's Night Stroll. There we go. Decent drop. Nice, nice. So, RNG's a bit better today. Still getting our shit kicked in, but that's not too bad. Vivid color, whatever that is. Look at all the gear on the ground. This is the advanced loot filter too. It's funny. Let's go clear the rest because the amount of stuff on the ground is kind of hilarious. A Malice Executor. Sorry bro, I can't take a hit from you with these compasses on. So I'm just going to have to kite you a little bit. Just in range. Have I got any revives left? 0 remaining. Let's go clear the map and come back. Won't make you watch me run back. Oh, that lag though. Imagine what it's going to be like on the 4th map. It's going to be crazy. Alright, got us the hunt. Skill radius. Active skill. We have to go gear, don't we? We have to.
I am the Sun Queen. I am the eternal sun that never sets. With the radiance of the sun.
I'm very afraid, just so you're aware. That is a bit of loot on the ground. That's pretty funny. And this is the first map. So should be an interesting one. Desire. All that for 20 beads. Alright, let's go die to Flame Spirit and Fearless. Okay. Imagine if I had level 20 skills. Would be such a noob. I'd still be such a noob. I'd just be a noob with level 20 gems. Excuse me. Flame Elementium or something drop back there that I'm probably not going to get to. Oh, I got it. Am I going to get this one? Oh, I got that one too. We're rich. Oops, that's a dead end, is it? No! It was a dead end! And my bags are full. Let me... I can't even really clear my bags because nothing is selling on the trade house. I just changed everything on the trade to be 5 Flame Elementium because I just want it gone. I mean, I wish I could buy some of this stuff for 5 when I was rolling slates. That'd be fantastic. Anyway, let's have a quick look. That might be okay. I'm gonna have to ID those boots, aren't I? Valerie's Night Stroll Dex boots. Boots, Dex, Valerie's Night Stroll, corroded, no. 390. There's not many up. Alright, fine. Let's salvage. I can't remove anything because my inventory's full. Ah. Where are they? 375. That pays for the whole thing, which is good. Pretty good find. I don't want to, but I have to clear some space. That's really annoying. What am I looking at? Trinkets, rings, the horn ring, howling. Oh, this freaking dog. Corroded, no. Bareback. Looks like the cheapest one up is 19. So it's 375 and 19 so far. Well, the fight was not anything. I can't identify it. These were something. We'll just put them up for 10. If they sell, cool. If they don't sell, I'll salvage them. Yeah, I don't know what these weapons are worth. It takes too long to check. Too much stuff is dropping. I don't think any of those uniques were worth anything. If you're watching and you want any of these, oh, let's remove that. Put it up for 1. They're probably not worth anything. If you watch this and you want a bargain, have a look. Get it. I've already paid for this entire experiment from those 2 items. So I guess I can really afford to give people that watch these videos something cheap if they want it. If not, as I said, I'll just salvage it tomorrow or later today. Do another video. If anyone has a video they want me to make, just comment and I will try and make it. Crafting sucks, so it would have to be something special for me to do a crafting video. Maybe for my 100th video, I've uploaded about, must be coming up to about 90 Torchlight videos. Still a long way off 1,000 subscribers though, so. Appear to be getting a lot less gear drops in this map. There's be a lot less enemies on this map. 233 to go. Clear around the outside because they haven't really got anything yet this map. Haven't even died this map, have we? Oh, bit boring. Where's me deaths at? Anyway, that was a pretty low-key map. Wonder why there was hardly any enemies on that one. Oh, ultimate ammo, thank you. I'm rich. Beads are pretty much the best thing there. Anyway, that was a nothing map. What's next? Legendary. So we're about halfway through, which is pretty cool. These maps aren't taking too long. Obviously, if you had a fast mapping tune, you could do this better. Auto bombers, no, not auto bomber. Auto bomber's probably a good one for this, but this is not an auto bomber. Maybe I should. Well, then I've got to get new slates. Probably a new weapon. What's that? Selfless. Okay, bit more mana back. Hero's longsword. Not a good base. Oof, ouch. Not really getting much after that first map, honestly. That first map was mint, at least in this series. Or today, rather. Whoa! What is that? What did we end up with? Twisted Branch. It's the first time I've seen all items like that. I wish I could look up what Twisted Branch is to see if it's worth doing the Gamba. I'm just going to have to claim because I've never seen this before. You watch it be Fire Lords. That'll be funny. Twisted Branch. Should have just gambled it. Anyway. I should have paused instead of I just hit claim by reactive. Let's look it up actually. One-handed cane. Weapon. Oh, okay. There is one cane in the game. Three. Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? Ah, well. Next. 11 to go. We'll go with drop rarity. Actually. Go with God of Might. Normally I can just stand in God of Might and it's no worries. So it'll be interesting to see with the buffs from the sextants, the compasses. to see if I can just stand in it. Stop with the lightning, thank you. So the degen doesn't really seem to be doing much, which is good. I don't know how everyone else's build does with the degen of God of Might. I know some builds struggle with that. Mage's Assistant Substitutes. Are they any good? Nope. They are really not. Crit and minion damage, Mind Dock. Order. Skill Radius. Fire Res, probably not. Skill Radius. Low CDR. Low attack. If any of those were good and I left them on the ground, let me know. Just laugh at me in the comments. If stuff was selling on the trade, I'd pick up more, but overnight I sold 2 items for 5 Flame Elementium and 10. So maybe it's just because it's the middle of the week. Maybe stuff will sell on the weekend, but don't know. I don't know. This one's not gear, so I'll skip this. Pretty boring when you're not juicing them. 1 Flame Elementium. Enchanted Spring Stone. Unsure what that is. At least we're getting a few items that I've not seen before drop doing this, which is pretty interesting. Let's see what the Spring Stone is. Could be okay. Shame you can't just search for uncorroded, unidentified in that search. Would be super useful. But you're stuck with what you've got. Do Betrayal. It would be really cool if this encounter was modified by all the compasses that you used in the 10 maps leading up to it. So this could be like a Flame Elementium explosion if you focused on that, or if you focused on legendary gear, it could be a higher chance to drop their specific items, but instead it's just a boring battle. Anyway, just a thought. Devs won't watch my videos, so it doesn't matter. 'Cause I'm a nobody. Alright, rarity to finish this one off. Let's just juice it all the way. Make this as dumb as possible. Probably lose all of our lives before we get to the boss. It's a good map though. I've had a lot of luck on this map. At least when juicing with other... Yeah, a flame elementum always seems to drop here. I don't know why. If you're playing this, a good strategy is to summon a minion and then charge forward. However, my brain seems to always summon a minion after I see an enemy. However, if you summon a minion, then dash forward. Oh god! Oh god! I hate judges. In this, judges are normally easy, but the extra 150% is just brutal. I guess whatever I got on the compasses doesn't help either. Let's come back to those. They are bosses, but there's a lot of map to go. And we don't need that negativity, do we? I wish I was stronger. My defenses are pretty good, but they could be better. Shiny Dark Sail. Black Sail, that's 2 Flame Elementium. We're rich. Let's go waste the rest of the portals. Or the lives. Portals. Path of Exile. At least he's relatively easy. He doesn't have all those extra abilities that a judge has. Had to make sure I was recording. Another commodity. Not juicing anything, so probably not going to be fantastic. Wonder if I can just stand in the middle. Saves walking around. Hit for 20 to 384 million. That's a bit of a range. Oh, let's use some. Oh no! Fine, I'll move. Kill these last few and then die to judge. That is my plan. Has nothing to do with my inability to actually do the judge. It was just all in the plan, and that's why. Okay. Ooh. Thought that ability disappeared when he died, but guess not. 300 more beads. Let's just. Ooh. Anyway, this video's becoming long. I'll skip to the next one. Cheers. Got nothing from that map. This is the only card that rolled for this round. I'll pair that with drop quantity. And probably the flame fuel ones. The rest don't really do much for us. This would be good. We're using up a fair few Nether Realm. So I might go that one. Actually, that. Or whatever. Something like that. Nothing. Nothing in that one either. I think if the judge couldn't kill you from... Like, I just died right here from the judge that's all the way over there. If the judge couldn't off-screen you by 3 or 4 screens, that would be so much better. But he can. We've got an interesting crafting base from that map, which is just this. +1 minion skills. Oh, they're actually only 5 flame elementium now. Okay. I have failed the last 6 of these in a row. So thank fuck we passed one. Nothing from that one. Alright, I'm going to have to do a few more than 20 just to polish off this set of 5. I think the last couple, because they're outside of the 20, I'm going to try something new. But we've got the chance for legendary gear dropped by bosses to become find legendary gear. We've got increase the base chance of find legendary gear to drop. We've got 67% chance for bosses to drop 1 additional piece of legendary gear, and we have got bosses drop 1 additional pieces of legendary armor. That's a pretty good 5 set, and I'll probably just run this just to try and, or this, to try and recoup some of the cost of the maps, even though with that 1 item we are ahead. So we'll start off with this one. I'm going to record all of this. Again, you can skip if you don't want to see it. You just want to see the results at the end. Hopefully, now that we've got a good set, we get some decent drops. The last set of 5 was really underwhelming. Ooh, what's that? +3 active skill level. To tier 0, I think. Oh, hello. That's rippy. That's very rippy. Yep, why'd I dash back into there? I should have just run around. Desire boots. Equipment. It's a shame I didn't have the bosses drop additional for that cluster. That would have been a minimum of 3 legendary armors. Hopefully we get that again when we have all the cards active. Don't know if we will, but here's the hoping. So we've had a few Flame Elementium drop. I think this would be a better strategy if instead of buying that compass that is 5 Flame Elementium each, just cutting out that 1 compass will reduce the costs by pretty much 2/3. And then you can just be running these maps, no worries. I'm hoping, I haven't actually looked too hard, that, well, that actually looked half decent. Let me go back and look at those gloves again. I'm hoping that the expensive one is also the one that makes enemies overpowered. If you could just cut that out, this would be so much easier, because that 150% extra boss life, attack, damage, all that is very brutal this season. Ooh, another 10. Watch this fail. -4 sealed mana as well. This is definitely failing. There's no way this is succeeding. See? Just delete 10 Flame Elementium. Probably not the best idea in the world, eh? So this one is fine. Additional gear drop quantity is fine. This one, 60% chance for bosses to drop 2 additional pieces of legendary gear. 150% boss damage and boss attack speed is utterly ridiculous. This was fine in Season 2. In Season 3, that is disgusting. I was hoping it was on this one. Drop rarity. Because that's the expensive one. And gear drop quantity. So you could probably just run with the gear drop quantities and maybe a couple of different sextants for the last two to optimize this even more. But the 150% extra, whew, Tier 8 this season is pretty brutal. Tier 8 that's 150% harder. Probably only a couple of classes in the game that could run that deathless. And this sure ain't one. I actually had a thought of running something, but every time I go back to town, I forget to try it. But anyway, I'll probably forget again by the time I finish this test anyway. It's just a different type of defenses, if I remember. I don't want to say it just in case it's a complete fail and it's a massive waste of time. I haven't seen it in anyone else's build, so I'm gonna guess it doesn't work. What's that, Path of Brave? Yep. I haven't noticed any of the season records drop. But that doesn't mean they haven't dropped. They just drop as a plain purple item. They don't have a beam. Blows my mind. But I'm not a developer. I'm sure they have their reasons. Not much from that one. Didn't even show up. Ah, well. Last one for the 20. We'll do the Betrayer as well. Then I will... guaranteed sounds... Excuse me. Better. For the last one, then I need to buy a couple more of the expensive ones. Or maybe... Maybe I just juice the last two even more and waste a whole bunch of currency instead of just 5 currency. Well, that judge was actually having a nap or something. He wasn't interested in living, that's for sure. Should think less when I'm in a map and just focus. But I'd rather just think about things. Stuff and things, you know. Let's use this. Let's use this. I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not. Fire damage crit. I think because we are not focusing on flame fuel, I can modify some pack scripts to get a reasonable amount of damage with a reasonable amount of drop quantity. We can use a dazzling drop quantity compass with the 2 gear quantity compasses. And Return of the Thunder Sky, is that any good? Movement speed, additional attack damage for every 30 points of rage. Is that any good? Probably not. Oh, minion movement speed, yay! I doubt it's any good. Oh, that's right though. Fusion energy, is that good? Well, it's got a res on it, so probably not. Probably almost full of inventory again. Okay, a boss. Sure. What the fudge? Making me dodge things? Ugh. Why is he not dying? I guess the legendary that he dropped was not good. Additional stacks of tenacity blessing. Is that that's damage reduction? What's this one? Max life. Not very interesting. Alright, we'll grab that one. I don't really have the trade house slots for that. Give me a minute. I'll modify some stuff and I'll be right back. Alright, our drop quantity damage hybrid, hopefully not too horrible. Pack scripts. We've got Res, 14% additional drop quantity, 30% additional drop quantity, damage, less damage taken, more drop quantity, bit of flame fuel, bit of regen, bit of max life. So what's that? 18, 48, 58, 62% drop quantity. That's equal to a dazzling quantity compass, which is 8 flame elementium. I need to buy a couple more beacons. Beacon Thunder Wastes. Max highlight unit price 2.5. Hello? What? Is no one playing the game anymore? What is going on? Highlight 3. Okay. Might be time for me to just go back to Path of the Brave to get some currency back up. Expired, of course it has. 5 for 10. Oh, it's expired. 2? It's expired. They fixed this last season. It is very disappointing to see that it is back. I just want a couple of maps, please. Oh my. Finally got some maps. Couple more Dark Surges. I just lowered the price on everything, so hopefully things sell. Anyway, Thunder Wastes. Oh, we'll do the Betrayer, that's right. We'll get something worth 1,000 flame elementium from this. Easy game, easy life. That's what they say. Poof. Is that 53,000 or 3,000 and 5,000? Probably 3,000 and 5,000. Precise Rejuv 21. That is worth a little bit of currency. $38 flame elementium. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. It's all about that plus 10% life regen speed. It's really nice. I was running that last season, which makes me wonder if I can run it this season. Anyway, Thunder Wastes, we have 2 left. So we'll go with this one. Let's juice it all the way. Hopefully by not including this. Yeah, we're not going to include this one, which is chance for 2 additional pieces of legendary. I'm going to go with more gear drop quantity. We will go with... Do I have any? Just sell them. Huh. That might be in the stash. What the fuck? $15 flame elementium for this? What the hell is going on? Did someone release a video that showed these being extremely bugged? It's just 75% drop quantity. Guess I'm not using that. It's a shiny. No items. What? Is the trade house completely fucked? This has to be broken. Yeah, I guess it's just broken. Oh well. If I can't buy Dazzling Abundance, then I won't use it. That's really disappointing. That's just bummed me out, actually. Quite a bit. That. What else can we use? Let's use more enemies. Let's use... What's this one? 50%? I mean, it's better than 150%. It's not much better. Actually, let's just go with more gear. All the gear. Let's just all the gear. Not just a little bit of the gear. Let's just go with all the gear. All the gears. To make this as ridiculous as possible. Hope you don't like seeing the ground. Oh, there's a flame elementum in there. Oh, another one. We're rich. Give us... Oh, this is actually killing my computer. It's kind of funny. Another flame elementium. Glorious journey in there. All up. Oh, hello. I don't know why, but I couldn't see the ground then to dodge. Must have been a bug that I couldn't see the ground, you know? Thunder Wastes, yep. Anyone see anything they like? Want me to pick it up for you? Oh wait, this isn't live. Divine Punishment Ring. There. Feline gloves. Where's our Malice Incarnations? What's that? Secret Decree, Curse Armor. Where's the cube? There it is. Give us a 10 that we can destroy. Oh, alright, fine. Ooh, a 5 that we can destroy. I like destroying 5s. Minion crit rating. Give us this, Kingly Armor. Let's destroy that. No. Alright, one more map of that. And that will tie up this video. I apologize if you don't like seeing the utter spam. Let's just go with more gear. Oops, what am I doing? Gear, gear. Gear, gear. Gear, 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 gear. 500 enemies. Does that mean we're going to get 500 pieces of gear? I can't see. There's one flame elementium there. Guessing a couple of crafting bases that we probably can't see. What we need is a couple of incarnations. Still trying to drop. I don't even know what that beam's for. Oh, there's a flame elementium there somewhere. Somewhere. Ah, I was just trying to find the flame elementium. Oh well. That's what I get for the no filter, eh? It's there somewhere. The wastes. Ooh, FE. Got to click on it fast or you won't be able to see it. Investment of song. Don't think that's worth picking up. There's no Twilight Vestment, that's for sure. Born in Fire. Can't believe we didn't get any Malice incarnations. These last two. But they were far easier than the previous 20 because of that 150%. Again, we didn't get the incarnations, but random mobs weren't just one-shotting us. The game wants me to do more. 43. Seems reasonable. Where was it? That one. Ah, my gear tab's full. Erosion damage seems okay. They might be alright. Pass. 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 Alright, those 4 slots will do. Where is it? There. So, that is the end of this test. Only notable drops were the horn ring and the, what were they, boots. There's obviously some major issues with the trade house at the moment. Just because you can't buy anything. What are Dragon Slayer's notes going for now? 43, 40, 40. 40's pretty cheap. What's a Fiend Crown go for? A Fiendy of Crowny. Non-corroded, yep. 410. Oh. There's some profit to be made there. Was it 40? Let's just have a quick look. 40 times 8, 320. Buy them for 320, sell them unidentified. Anyway, so the booties, 375. The horn ring was 19. So probably about 400 all up. 15 of that's from the trade house, so 30 FE of drops. We definitely made profit. If you're doing this, I would suggest not using this, because 100%, 150% boss damage and attack and cast speed in Season 3 is utterly fucking mental. Quite frankly, your build would have to be insane to be able to do that. Yeah. I need to get back to farming. Maybe some Path the Brave. To get enough currency to make a weapon or something. I need to make a crafting video, even though I hate, with a passion, crafting. All this stuff's up for 1, if you're interested. Just have a quick look on the market if you're wanting to craft something. All this stuff's up pretty cheap compared to what it was yesterday. If it's not sold by the end of the day, I'm just going to salvage it all and put a new batch of stuff up, because we have a lot. Stuff that hasn't sold from previous tests. Obviously that isn't going to sell. more slates. I don't know why I'm keeping some of this stuff. No idea. More gloves that I'll put up for 5 each. They'll probably sell. Someone seems to go and buy like 4 or 5 of these at a time. I guess corrode them. Anyway, that's all I got for this one. Thanks for watching. See you next one.